Hey guys, so I'm here with crush tip number 2. I'm in my room, I'm on my bed. Ooh, that's really bright. Actually, that's fine. And I have my hair in a ponytail, so both really weird things that you guys haven't seen before. So yeah, this is crush tip number 2, and this is like the most requested thing I got ever, like on my last crush tip. And it is how to get the guy you like to like know who you are, or how to approach the guy you like. They kind of go hand in hand. I'm just gonna start by saying that first of all, if you're too intimidated to speak to this person in class, then I would just say don't even go for that guy. And I know that sounds really stupid, but if you think that he's not going to be very friendly in return because he's like one of the cool guys, those type of guys are they're just not good guys. And I hate to say it, just because someone is cool in high school does not make them cool in the real world. So try to put things into perspective. If this guy is so intimidating that you're like really afraid to approach them, then maybe he's not the guy for you. Maybe the guy who's not as popular and not as cute but is easier to approach, maybe that's the type of guy that you should be with. Actually, I know it is, because I seriously regret the choices I made to date the type of guys I did, because honestly, you guys, I see them now and I literally want to run for my life. I'm like, oh my gosh, I dated that person, run. So that being said, just like choose the right guy. I know it's hard. Okay, so here's my first tip. My first tip is do not approach them when they're with all their friends. You do not want to like wait till break or lunch or whatever and then just walk up to them and be like, hey, in front of like all their friends. Because first of all, their confidence level is really high when they're with their friends. If they're alone, they don't have as much confidence. So that's my first suggestion. Don't go up to them at break or lunch when they're with all their friends. My second suggestion is, this is the best way to do it, I think, is to become friends with one of their friends. So say the guy you like is named Jimmy and Jimmy's best friend is Bobby. You want to be friends with Bobby. That's who your concern is. So like say if Bobby is in one of your classes, you're like, hey Bobby, what was the homework? And then Bobby will be like, oh, I didn't do it. And you'll be like, oh, whatever. What'd you do then? What'd you do this weekend? Blah, blah, blah. And then you can start talking to Bobby. Don't flirt with the friend or whatever, but just become friends with the guy's friend. So then, like at break or lunch, when you're with your friends and you're walking by, you can be like, oh, hey! And then when you walk away, the guy you like will most likely be like, oh, who's that? And will ask about you, and then they know who you are. And then down the road, once you get to know the friend more, once again, don't flirt with the friend, you can be like, oh, hey, me and so-and-so are going to the movies. Do you and Jimmy want to come? And then, that's how it works. I've definitely done that before. So that's my first thing. It's just like become friends with one of their friends. And if you don't know how to become friends with one of their friends, I mean, there's not magic. Magic isn't going to happen. They're not just going to randomly, this guy that you like isn't just going to randomly just start liking you. You need to do something. You can't just sit in the sidelines and expect things to come to you. So you need to make an effort, you know? If the guy you like is in one of your classes, then, just try to, I don't know, start some sort of conversation like, oh, Egypt, did you see what's going on with them? I don't know. Another thing is like if they're involved in like, I don't know, what are those things that go on, like rallies and stuff, like you know how like sometimes there's like different committees and stuff, like if they're involved in something like that, you could always get involved, and it doesn't hurt to get involved in school activities regardless, because then you get to meet new people and meet people you normally wouldn't talk to. This doesn't really have to do with approaching guys, but my suggestion to you girls is to be friends with everybody, because if you're one of those people that's cliquey, that's just like, number one, you have a less chance of meeting a good guy because you're just like conformed in your own little like group. And also it's like the more people who know you and like you, like the less people are going to talk about you, I guess. Like that's the worst thing about high school is rumors and all that stuff. I was just watching the movie Easy A, and it made me think of like my high school time about how it's so true. It's just like everything spreads like wildfire, and you don't even know like it just happens so fast. So just be nice to everyone. Don't talk behind people's backs. I know this doesn't really relate to this video, but it kind of does. Just if you have a good reputation and you're known as a nice, genuine person, then then you have a chance that guys are gonna like you more. I'm not gonna say I was perfect. I definitely you know, made my mistakes, plenty of mistakes. As much as I want to give advice on how to approach the guy that you like, I feel like don't concentrate so much on that. Like if he likes you and wants to approach you, then let that happen. And if you want to, you know, become friends with him and eventually things happen, then do that. But don't like really try and push things, or, you know, you don't want to be a stalker either. So don't like take it that far either. So don't like force yourself to be with this person. But usually things will just happen if it's meant to happen. But honestly, have fun with your girlfriends. Make a whole bunch of new girlfriends. Talk to people you normally wouldn't talk to. Be nice. I had a lot of boyfriends in high school. And so I'm not trying to sit here and say don't ever have a boyfriend in high school because it's a waste of time, even though for me it kind of was a waste of time. It gives you dating experience, at least. But if you are gonna date people in high school, try to date the nice guy. Seriously, there were a lot of nice guys that I rejected because I wanted to be with the cool whatever guys, and I wish I would have dated those sweet nice guys, because then I could have had fun and I wouldn't have been crying and worrying all the time about my asshole boyfriend. I would have been having fun and like playing mini golf or something cute with like the nice guy. This is just kind of a hard topic, and I even talked to Jordan's brother who's in high school right now. I might have him in another video, by the way. Maybe ask Dylan, since he is in high school, and you guys can really ask him questions and he can answer. But anyways, I hope this helped, and I'm sorry if I went on a tangent. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you think. All right, bye.